What's good, my people? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness. I'm gladly here with y'all, back at it again with another video. Welcome to Everlasting Awareness, alright? One of the best channels on YouTube for a fact. Cause we really, we really growing, y'all. I've been in the gym. I don't care if my hoodie is dirty. It's alright. Uh so hold on. Change the angle. so man. Alright, past couple days I've been posting a lot of YouTube shorts on this channel. And you know, I gotta share this with y'all, bro. I gotta share this with y'all. So, you know, I stopped going to church when my grandma passed away 10 years ago, right? In October. So I stopped going to church. I started like questioning things and just being a little bit angry at the world. But yesterday I had to talk with my fiance, and I was just expressing to her that I wanted to grow a stronger connection with God. And I know that I live in this world, but I don't want to be of the world. Like, I don't conform to the worldly things that everybody enjoys to do. The partying, the clubbing, the drinking every weekend, the standing online for some sneakers and clothes and all this extra stuff, bro. You got people out there standing online for a Starbucks cup, like a whole bunch of worldly crazy stuff, bro. Like, and I'm more so tapping in on my spiritual power that we all hold as spiritual beings having this human experience, you know? And the only way for me to really truly tap in on that is to grow a stronger connection with the source. So yesterday I started listening to, I'll be honest with y'all, bro. I started getting into the word and I started listening to the Bible app. And even today, while me and my fiance is working out in the gym, because today's my day off, I uh I got more into the word, you know? And right now I'm in the chapter of Cain and Abel. Correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, but that's the chapter that I'm listening to right now, basically. Hold on, that noise is irritating. Hold on. The noise out there is irritating me. So yeah, so right now I'm in the chapter of Cain and Abel. And just learning a lot about the word, seeing how things are happening in this world on a spiritual level that's really like affecting the masses of people. And I look at myself as like, how can I try to help more people? And I know that people are going to constantly judge, because if they judged Jesus in the Bible, right, what makes you think that they won't judge you? People go based off of appearance a lot instead of the spirit, instead of your energy, instead of your soul. And all I try to do is help people realize, your true power within. Now, I cannot do the work for you, right? You have to do the work for yourself. All I can do is try to give you the information. So then I start thinking about deep topics in this human experience. Like, the world is very constructed, right? The world is very like, of course, we live in a matrix where people have free will, but yet they don't understand that, because a lot of people's lives are being controlled by other people. Look at that on a spiritual level, right? Your job, your W 2 job, is controlled by somebody else, right? And you give your life to these companies for a sense of security, a sense of financial security, right? But once that financial security is taken away from you through layoffs or through you being, let go or fired or whatever the case may be, you now lose sense of identity. You now lose sense of self, right? That's worldly things. This is a 3D human experience, but you have to remember that you are source energy first. Like you gotta let that sink in. You are source energy first. Okay? Then I think about, all right, the construct is to get you to work 30 to 40 to 50 years of your life for a paycheck. Majority of that, you're getting taxed at the highest level. You're not gonna see that money, bro. Because even if they try to finesse you and say, well, we're gonna give you social security, bro, look at the old people that's getting social security now. Can they survive off what they're making? No, they can't. Right? Those are worldly things. You know what I'm saying? And also, God said to be fruitful and multiply. So when I tell y'all, how does that correlate to the stock market? Okay, your finances should not only be dependent on a paycheck, right? The reason why I bring up the money topic is because money is energy. Money is currency. It's energy, right? And it goes from one hand to the next, right? And right now we're witnessing in real time a what you would call a wealth transfer, right? From the impatient to the patient. So a lot of people are afraid to participate in the wealth transfer because all they know is work for money, work for money, work for money, get a paycheck, spend it on bills, work for 2 more weeks, get another paycheck, or get paid every week. But people don't think, how can I get paid every day? Right? Now, me trying to teach this to people, yes, I'm gonna constantly get judged. You look at me, I'm a black man. Sometimes I wear a do-rag. I got tattoos. I don't know what y'all think about me, right? I don't know because I don't know you. But all I be trying to do is help you see how the matrix is trying to control you. Once again, you have free will to do what you want, to be who you want. You have to become the individual that you want to be. You have to become disciplined. You have to become the best version of yourself. You have to understand that you will make mistakes in life. You will fall down, but you got to get back up. You got to persevere, right? But a lot of people, they quit when things get tough. They give up. They don't see the light at the end of the tunnel because they don't even want to go through the tunnel. It also said in the Bible, I don't want to get it wrong though, but it said that it's 12 hours of light and then 12 hours of darkness, right? But a lot of people can't see in the dark. Now, I butchered it. I know I butchered it for a fact, but a lot of people can't see in the dark because I don't know why. It just I don't know. Where I'm trying to get with that, I don't know. But you have to go through the darkness, the tough times, the X, Y, and Z, right? The persevering in order to see the light. And as long as you don't give up, you'll be okay. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on. As long as you don't give up on whatever it is that you want to do, you will be okay. The people that make it is the ones that don't give up. The people that don't make it is the ones that give up. They don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They don't have any hope. And I'm not trying to give y'all some toxic positivity because life is getting rough. Let's be honest. Life is getting rough for the working class. Life is getting rough for the people that don't have jobs. Life is getting rough overall. It's all in Hall of Fame, right? But one thing that I know about life is that God has never left my side. No matter what I've been through in life, God always been there. That's a fact. Good times, bad times, through the highs, through the lows. God has always been with me and within me. Feel me? And one thing, yeah, I noticed already, one thing that helped me tap into that energy is me retaining my essence. I was about to say me retaining my source. That's a good way to put it too. But me retaining my essence has showed me the way. You know? And I'll be honest, bro. I honestly used to be very, very judgmental when it came down to people reading the Bible or listening to the Bible, because I'm like, they got different versions of it. Nobody know which one is real, which one is not, X, Y, and Z. But then, like, as long as you listen to the message and then you see how it correlates in your real life, what you do with it is whatever you do with it. Cause I know it's man-made. People don't. A lot of people wrote different versions of the book. How do you know which one is real? How do you know which one is true? That is true. That's true. People definitely wrote different versions of it, right? But you got to always remember, God is within you, and God made you in His image, and that's a fact. God made all of us, man and woman, in His image. So no matter what you're going through in life, you got to realize God is within me. Right? Anything that I get put through in life, I can persevere. I can push through. You know, as long as I don't give up. And you have to stay. You have to learn how to stay true to yourself, bro. Like, that's another thing that life had been teaching me. Stay true to yourself. Don't be afraid to speak the truth. Um, I made a TikTok stating that, oh, let's look at it in the spiritual level even more. So with the jobs, right? The jobs want to try to control you, control your life. They don't want you to speak the truth. They want you to be an NPC, a bot. They want you to conform and be controlled, right? But when you're able to see through it, like, all right, y'all want me to stay here for 30, 40 years, give y'all my life, y'all give me a paycheck, y'all, and that's it. What else is your job really giving you? Let's be honest. For all that, I could just create a job for myself, helping humanity, giving back to the community, creating things that'll add value to people's lives, right? Helping myself get rich and helping teaching other people how to get rich through assets, through real estate, in the stock market, right? Because the companies don't care about you. You have to care about yourself, right? And me speaking out on the truth with me making my TikTok videos and X, Y, Z, now it like they're trying to target me basically. But it's like I'm not going back down. You see what I'm saying? Can I have the armor of God within me? I'm not about to back down and let y'all try to shut me up because I'm speaking the truth and y'all don't like that. What they try to do, fear tactics, manipulation tactics. You understand what I'm saying? But I see through it. So guess what, buddy? It ain't my company. I don't own the company. So at the end of the day, and I know that y'all paid like crap. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep speaking the truth. Corporations don't like that. They don't like that. When you really tell the truth, they don't like that, bro. Because they want to protect the brand. Protect the brand by learning how to treat people correctly. All right. But yeah, it's just a lot of different things that I've been honestly, just tapping in with myself with, learning about myself. And also my fiance, she's been rocking out with me, and she's been teaching me a lot as well, and I'm thankful. Um, but yeah, man, I've really been getting into the word, bro. Like, it's really because I just want to grow the strongest relationship that I can with God and make God proud, bro. Like, that's all I can do is make God proud, do what God sent me here to do, live out my mission, right? And keep tapping into my power, because we all have it. We're not powerless, we're actually powerful. You just have to remember who you are. And I know a lot of people don't like to talk about God, or some people don't even believe in God, but you can't tell me that God ain't real if I'm here talking to you and I was born 1 pound 9 ounces, 6 months. God is very real. So that's what I wanted to say. And by the way, that's a deodorant stain. Anybody that was wondering, that's a deodorant stain. But I'm about to go downtown, do some Uber Eats, serve humanity. And thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for liking the videos. Thank y'all for tapping on my YouTube shorts. If you are new and this is your first time to the channel, you want to help the channel grow, hit that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, and leave some comments below. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's keep elevating and evolving. Yes, sir. And retain your energy, bruh.